Sports creation, the final word. Tailgating with tight, the sun's going down. The realest sports show in any college town. Tailgating with tight, we stated our case, leaving our mark all over the space. Yeah. Whoa. We covered the spectrum from football to hoops. We marched with the bands and the HBCU troops. We looked at the softball dugouts and fields and analyzed the contracts that big money yields. It's a long road ahead for the collegiate name, until a collective bargaining agreement rules the game. But until that day comes, I'll be watching the throne, speaking my mind through this microphone. It was a punch to the gut, but we had a good time, dropping the truth in every single line. Tailgating with tight, candid and real, telling you exactly how the people feel. Plenty of laughs, plenty of stinging remarks, lighting up the sports world's darkest parts. The NFL season is rolling along, and my Pittsburgh Steelers are staying strong. We took a quick detour through the racing lane and checked the Olympic athletes handling the pain. NBA, MLB, we touched it all fast, building a legacy that's destined to last. No topic too small, no giant too big, when tight steps up to handle the dig.
And welcome back to the Tight Sports Megacast. Whoa, a frog jumped out of my throat real quick. Welcome back to Tight Sports. Welcome back to Tight Sports. Aaron Rodgers in a nice story. Oh, man, I got so many things I want to share. we got, this is a loaded one because today, there's so much going on with the Pittsburgh Steelers right now. Let me start with something that actually made me smile. Aaron Rodgers shared series of photos on Instagram Monday night with a caption, another bonding week, and this is huge because Aaron Rodgers admittedly, he has been publicly estranged from his parents and his brothers for over a decade. Ouch. Over a decade go down like sometime, man. I tell people all the time, family is always like, well, some of y'all full of Oh yeah. But my wife don't understand this, but in my family, we will cut you off like we'll flick you off like a dried up booger. I'm serious. But anyway, the photo shows him with his mom Darla, his dad Ed, his brother Luke, and even a picture with his niece. His other brother Jordan, who some of y'all might remember from The Bachelorette, he was on there. He was what was noticeably absent. He was absent from the photos, but so that relationship clearly still maybe it has some more healing to do. We wish him the best. We're gonna pray for him. But I'm truly happy for Aaron Rodgers here because that means he comes in more settled, more at peace. Because sometimes those ties that you have, they can linger on you sometimes. Some of mine I had to cut them off 17 times. I pray them off. You know what I'm saying? This man has carried his family through a rift publicly for years, even addressing it on Netflix docuseries where he talked about growing up in a rigid, dogmatic church environment. He said it just didn't serve him well as an adult. He had to make his own decisions, and he chose the road to hell. Not playing. I'm just playing. Hey, get yourself. Hey, get yourself right. Whoever you are there, accept him. Anyway, I have. He said earlier in the year that on the Pat McAfee show that for years, the public narrative was one-sided with his family taking shots at him in the media while he stayed quiet. Maybe this reconciliation helps him maybe focus even more on going into what is going to be his final season in the league. A clear mind on a 42-year-old quarterback is a dangerous thing for the rest of the AFC and hopefully the person that represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. I'm just saying it could help. Now let's get back to that quarterback room drama behind, that's behind him. Because it's just generally fascinating that Mason Rudolph is fighting for his job against Will Howard. I'm like, how, Sway? How? How is this man? Why is he there? got Will Howard, you know, they fighting for the backup role. You got Drew Lar, he's sitting behind both of them in the depth chart. And according to the Athletics, Mike DeFabo, the winner of this competition is likely going to get QB2, while the loser could fall off the 53-man roster altogether. I mean, I just think letting go of Will Howard is a mistake. I mean, I'm not an excellent O's guys, but I did play a lot of Madden growing up. If Will Howard can throw the ball to, was it Ekaba and Marvin Harrison II, oh, they can find our receivers. I mean, Michael Pittman, you know, Metcalf, they nice. But is it Ekaba? When the dude the Super Bowl MVP and Marvin Harrison's out here finally dropping balls at practice? They say finally. I don't know. He got a new quarterback. He got to get used to it. But let me give Mason Rudolph his flowers here, Tribe, because this man has been through every kind of quarterback controversy this franchise has thrown at him since 2019. He's competed against Joshua Dobbs, Delvin Hodges, Kenny Pickett, Mr. Trubisky, you name it. And he said himself that his plan is to be here or be there. And he is not backing down. I'm just saying. I don't even want him around. I just wish he just. It's not what we need, man. We don't need somebody that's trying to be there. We need somebody that can. Rudolph knows how to step into a difficult situation and keep the team competitive. And with Rodgers in his season, you know, the season at 42 years old, that veteran safety net, it may matter more than ever. But at this point, is Will Howard a veteran? I mean, this man had his shot. Y'all, I don't even ask you to think about what he did in Pittsburgh. Y'all saw the Tennessee Titans? Tennessee Titans fought to get another quarterback in there other than him. But Will Howard, like I said, he has something that Rudolph doesn't. That is an upside. Mike McCarthy openly praised Howard's potential, and this organization invested a draft pick in him last year. A strong preseason snaps from Will Howard could make this competition much more interesting than we expected. So here we are, you know, in camp right now, tight Tribe, and like I say, Rodgers is healing with his family off the field. His backup quarterbacks are about to go to war for a roster spot, or they're going to battle over a roster spot. In part two of this one, we're going to get into Cam's Hayward's snub, man. I got a little medley going on this part one. Part two, Cam Hayward was snubbed from being a top 10 defensive tackle ranking. I don't know if maybe they thought he wasn't coming back, because what I've seen out of this man the last 2 years, how is he not top 10? When the defense is up there, ranked pretty, the defense did well. How's this man not top 10? And then I'm also going to talk about there are 6 deals that ESPN say are worth a first-round draft pick in a trade. Yeah, we're at that point. Trust me, you don't want to miss that one. I want to thank y'all for joining on this one. But yeah, man, if things don't go right this year, we probably got to make some moves. I don't know if we'll trade for a quarterback under Mike McCarthy, but I don't even want to see him draft another quarterback. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you want to see them draft another quarterback after getting Alar, after getting Howard last year? And then we'll leave the Kenny Pickett thing where it is. I don't want to see them do anything like the draft. I'd rather see them make a trade for somebody that's on somebody's bench, not named Shedeur Sanders. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it real. I don't want to get involved in that. But I think you're gonna be interested in what we're talking about here. I'm trying to give y'all a medley of things that's going on with the Pittsburgh Steelers that maybe you have feelings about them. If you got comments, drop them. You got questions or comments, put them down there. I try to answer the best of my ability, but I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think we should keep Mason Rudolph on the team for yet another year? When that man had a chance here, and when he had a chance to take over a whole team, they did. The Tennessee Titans, they did everything they could do to sit him back down. And I think that's you can't ignore that. We can't be wasting time here. We only got 1 year. We're gonna be right back looking at another quarterback. Are they thinking about starting they're not thinking about starting Mason Rudolph next year, then they need to get rid of him. Maybe even bring somebody in to the scout team to work out. Put Alar on the scout, not Alar, but Howard on the scout team. Bring in another quarterback. I don't even think we need. It's frustrating. I just Howard's on this is his first year in the offense. I guess the same with Rudolph. So either they, Aaron, the offensive line, you got to stay up right. I just I don't even know what to say. That's all I got. Here we go.
Some build dynasties, some just plunder. I seen legends build it brick by brick. Then I seen con men cash out quick. Boosters throwing money like it's confetti rain, but development missing. Now who to blame? Eddie Robinson, roots coach in the soil. While some chase checks, never touch the toil. Gene Stallings, grit, Bobby Cox, calm. They Roberts steady with the West Coast charm. Yeah. Contract kings of con men. Who you trust? When the winds don't come, it's excuses and dust. I break it all down, no bias, no bluff. If you ain't real with it, you ain't built for us. The fans bleed loyalty, schools print gold, but the truth still matters, story must be told. Franco Harris power, Lynn Swan grace, Booby Humphrey speed and open space. Shaq break rims, Kobe break wheels. I analyze greatness, not highlight thrills. Contract kings of con man. Who you trust when the winds don't come? It's excuses and dust. I break it all down, no bias, no bluff. If you ain't real with it, you ain't built for us. If you coaching for checks, I see right through. If you building for legacy, I salute you.